Hello beer fans, welcome to Andy's Beer Reviews. It's another Brewdog beer, another one from Home Bargains. This one is Neon Dreams. It's a tropical wheat beer coming at 4.5% ABV in a 330ml can. Like I say, I got this from Home Bargains where I paid £1.19. Now I think when this first came out, you'll probably pay about £1.40, £1.50 a can. So it pays to pick these up quite late and at a bargain. I'll crack it open, get in the glass. Two schools of thought when it comes to fruited wheat beers, which is what this is. There's my preference, which I think is probably the right way, is to have very subtle flavours of the fruit and let the wheat beer shine through. The other, which I've seen, I've drunk plenty of it in the past, is people thinking, well, it's like it's a tropical wheat beer, so let's get lots of tropical flavour in there. For me, that's not the way. If you put it in a wheat beer, you still need to taste that wheat beer. It's still quite important, that wheat beer flavour, for me anyway, comes through. So it's poured a slightly hazy, light golden colour. If you were to match that against a wheat beer, it's probably a bit paler than normal wheat beer. Yeah, it needs a bit more colour on that for it to be wheat beer, but it's not just a normal wheat beer. This is a tropical fruited wheat beer, and it's got a lovely foamy white head actually. The head of it looks quite nice. Let's get the aroma, shall we? Whoa! It's tropical, alright? Now that has worried me a little bit. I thought this was going to be nice. I thought if you could rely on anybody to not put enough flavour in, it would be something like a Brewdog. But yeah, it's tropical. It's like a fruit salad. Pineapple, passion fruit, bit of mango in there. Bit citrus. I say bits, it's absolutely no wheat beer coming through there at all. Now the most recent, and I've mentioned it recently actually, the most recent example of a good flavoured wheat beer that I've had is from Burnett Brewing, and their Sandbag, which is an orange wheat beer. You still get that wheat beer flavour through, but it's just there's a little layer of orange going through it, and for me that's how it should be. Otherwise, why put it in a wheat beer? You could just have a... This is like the Candy Kitten, their Candy Kitten beers, which is just full on fruit to match the sweet and nothing else. It's that sort of level of sweetness and fruitiness. Right. The flavour can be different to the aroma, so let's try it then, shall we? Cheers, everybody. Okay. It starts off good. I have to say, it starts off really well. There's a little touch of clove in there on the face of it. A little touch of wheat in there. In fact, there's wheat in the back end as well. So the front and back are quite nice. But there's just this middle bit. There's just this middle bit where it's just fruit, tropical fruit. I can't even easily separate what those flavours are. It is just an onslaught on the taste buds. So you get a little gentle wheat beer type flavour like I say, big sweet hit of fruitiness, and then that dies away really quickly. There's a little bit of wheat beer, wheat left in the flavour. I wouldn't say even it's a wheat beer. It's a wheaty, but it's got not really got any clove. There's no real pepperiness to it, and then there's a strange, really strange bitterness at the back end. I felt that. I didn't taste it first of all. That there's a real strange tang all the way through it, which isn't pleasant. Very bitter. It's not. I was going to call it astringentness, but it's not even like that. It's just a strange. Now, Brewdog beers do have a tang about them. Brewdog beers can have this. It's almost like an artificial. I always think of it in my head, and I can't. It's kind of what I taste. It's like an artificial sweetener flavour. If anybody's had a lot of artificial sweeteners, I mean, my mum, God bless her, used to have loads of sweeteners in her coffees, and I remember drinking it once, and just there's that horrible like bitterness that comes with it, and that's what it tastes like. I'm not going to read this, am I? That's what that tastes like to me. Malted barley, malted wheat, yeast, flavourings and hops. Get the flavourings. But that's got something strange in it which is giving that tang. I do like the artwork. I like the 1980s style of the artwork, I must admit. But that bitter tang. It's not nice. It's not nice. When you've had a good example of a fruited wheat beer, then something like this just does not sit right at all. The only other positive thing I can say about it is it's refreshing. It's refreshing, but it's just wrong. I can score it a 2 out of 10. I was really looking forward to this. It's in the middle, it's sweet, syrupy, and I'll think of another word for that tang. Because tang makes it sound like a sourness, it's not, and the flavour's still in the mouth. I'm going to have to have another beer to get rid of it. It's just this strange, can't describe it. If you've had a can of this, you'll know the flavour of, you know the flavour of me, you know the flavour I'm getting. It's not nice. It's 2 out of 10 for Mandy's beer reviews. Like I say, I'm late to this one. Some of you would have had this. I'll be interested in what you think about it. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this. I like a lot of the Brewdog beers. I have to admit, I love Candy Kittens, and I did have I do like their Candy Kittens beer, but I love the sweets, and so I'll say that even what everybody thinks is they're really bad beers, I still quite like them. But this one, no, it don't work for me. Yeah, if you've got any suggestions for any beers, please not a Brewdog one, that you'd like me to drink going forward, let me know in the comments below. I've got another 2 beers from Home Bar. I should have known that Home Bargains are full of cheap shit that brewers can't and that retailers can't get rid of because they're not very nice. So let's get through those. I have a sneaking suspicion that both might be quite decent actually. So yeah, anything else you want me to do, any other suggestions for future reviews, let me know. Thanks for joining me today. Really appreciate your company, as always. Until next time, enjoy your beers. Cheers.